What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another P-Valley video. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for P-Valley Season 2, Episode 2, titled 7 Pounds of Pressure. If you're a fan of P-Valley, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on P-Valley, you get them. Now, I already told you guys in my quick thoughts video that I didn't care for episode 2. I still think it was like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't that great. I didn't like the voodoo, supernatural, otherworldly type stuff, you know, when Diamond did that to Mercedes after she got hurt. But in this episode, you know, Haley learns that Andre wants to buy the pink or whatever. It seems like she might be interested in it for the right price, but he was just offering too little. He said half a M and she's like more like 10 million or whatever. So I think she might sell if she gets the right price, but you know, nobody's gonna offer that much. Andre and Corbin are really trying to buy the club. Now the club's reopening is the day of Uncle Clifford's birthday, and you know, Uncle Clifford doesn't really like that or whatever, but Haley, she's the boss. Haley and Clifford, they're not on the same page, and they haven't been since Haley has become half owner of the club. Hopefully one day they'll get on the same page, but they're just not on the same page. It seems like Andre is gonna move towards a political career. You know, he's gonna follow in his father's footsteps. We see this tape in this episode that Andre is watching, and it shows Tydell talking to him. It shows Andre when he's little and stuff, and he's talking about being the president one day or whatever. But in my opinion, it would just make sense for Andre to take that political route, you know, like his godfather. If he's in Chucalissa and if he's going to be staying there, that only makes sense. Now we see Little Murda stop by Uncle Clifford's place, and he's trying to leave Uncle Clifford a message with Ernestine, and Clifford is hiding behind the door, but you can clearly see him in the mirror. You know, Little Murda sees him for sure. He was basically just saying that he handled things the wrong way with Cliff. You can tell that he really likes Cliff, and Cliff obviously likes Little Murda. These two are definitely gonna be back together before you know it. Now, as the club is having the reopening, Uncle Clifford is kidnapped as he's taking out the recycling and stuff. Cliff didn't really want to celebrate his birthday, but he had no choice because he was kidnapped. Cliff had a whole party for him, and there was a part where Cliff snuck off in the back with some dude and was about to get head or whatever, and that's the part of the episode I really didn't want to see. But you can tell that, you know, Little Murda is going to be fighting this dude eventually. These two are probably going to have problems because of Cliff. I can almost promise you that. Now, Haley had some auditions earlier in the episode, and Mercedes isn't happy at all because the new girls are out there dancing and they're kind of killing it. So Mercedes tries to do the most, man. She gets up on the pole and she ends up falling from really high up and she hurts herself. And this is the part of the episode I really didn't care for because there was some supernatural shit going on. Clifford brings Diamond, you know, to diagnose the problem with Mercedes. We see Haley, Clifford, and Diamond there, and he ends up out of nowhere magically extracting 7 pounds of pressure out of Mercedes' shoulder or whatever. He takes his hands, you know, brings it over Mercedes, and apparently this pressure just exits her body, and then he puts it on a scale, and then you see something really pushes down on the scale, like the pressure is really there. At this point, I just wanted to turn the TV off. P-Valley has never been on the supernatural side of genres and stuff, so I just really was not messing with this part. But it is what it is, man. Hopefully they can get back on track in the next episode. And the new girls are cool, but I'm not really a huge fan of them. We have one girl named Roulette, who is played by Gail Bean, and she's Wanda on Snowfall. Hopefully I like her character. I like her on Snowfall, but will I like her on here? And I completely forgot what the other girl's name is, but yeah, they got a couple new girls. And we also see some weird shit on the monitor, man. We see Montavious' ghost or something. So like the Paradise Room is apparently haunted or something. I don't know. I know you guys seen that too. Comment down below if you've seen that. Now we also see Little Murda getting ready to go on tour and stuff. And there's a good portion of this episode with Keyshawn trying to finesse the hell out of Derek. She's trying to get him to let her go on tour with Little Murda. And of course, he's raising his voice in this episode. I'm thinking he's gonna hit Keyshawn. He's acting jealous and all kinds of stuff. He found out that Keyshawn went to the store, because apparently he has her location on his phone or whatever. So yeah, this dude is crazy. He was talking to the sheriff, trying to press charges on Diamond. I mean, this dude is trying to do everything to take Diamond down. I mean, Derek even manages to get Diamond fired from the dollar store. Keyshawn said something about how Diamond raised his voice at her. Maybe she shouldn't have said nothing, but Derek made a call and he really got Diamond fired. But yeah, Derek is a lunatic. He's completely crazy. But Keyshawn finally got him, to let her go on tour, because she works her magic, man. She gets on top of him and rides the hell out of him. And of course, in that moment, he's like, yeah, you can go. So the next morning, she leaves and goes on tour with Little Murda. And then we see them in the car getting ready to go. It seems like Mercedes and Haley are just having more and more problems. Mercedes was blaming Haley for what happened to her and stuff. And it seems like these two aren't going to be living together anymore. So Haley better get comfortable at the club, because it seems like that's where she'll be sleeping from now on. But that's everything that went down in this episode. I mean, it was an okay episode. I just did not enjoy it like I did the first episode. The first episode I thought was really, really good. This episode, it was just such a downgrade in my opinion. There was a lot of stuff I didn't like I said, the supernatural stuff. I didn't like, Clifford's party and stuff. But that's just me. That's my opinion. A lot of people said they did like this episode. Some people said it's their favorite one so far, even though there's only 2. But in my personal opinion, I did not rock with this episode like I did the first one. Of course, I'm still giving this show a chance. I always will, because I loved the first season. The first season was amazing, in my opinion. And hopefully the second season can be better. We're only 2 episodes in, so we don't know what else is going to happen. But the first episode was good. The second episode was mediocre, in my opinion. But comment you guys' thoughts down below. So far, I'm liking the new girls a little bit. I don't really know too much about them. Hopefully we get a little bit more of a backstory with these new characters. We find out where they're from, all about them and stuff like that. I just love Gail Bean. She killed it as Wanda on Snowfall. So I'm really excited for her character in here. I see they put tats all on her body, because the actress definitely doesn't have tattoos. So they just did that for this show. But I'm really curious to know about these new characters. But what did you guys think of this episode? What did you think about the supernatural stuff, the new dancers? What did you think about the entire episode as a whole? Comment all your thoughts down below and let me know. I definitely hope episode 3 will be better. Based off the trailer, it looks pretty good, but we just gotta wait and see, man. Next Sunday, I'll be back for my recap on episode 3. Comment your thoughts down below. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all P-Valley content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash the notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.